For most of the 1950s, the Montreal Canadiens were the marquee team in the NHL. So obviously, the team had strong affiliates or feeder systems, minor pro for the big club. And one of them was this franchise, who, in my opinion, was the greatest IHL or International Hockey League team of all time because of its multiple titles in a row. The original Big Red Machine in Cincinnati, besides the Reds, the Cincinnati Mohawks. Now, Cincinnati Mohawks was the name of two professional ice hockey teams based in Cincinnati who played their home games at the venerable Cincinnati Gardens. The first Mohawks club were members of the AHL between 49 and 52, while the second one played in the International Hockey League from 52 to 58. Now, in 49, the Washington Lions relocated to Cincinnati and took on the name Mohawks. The club would be the first ice hockey team to serve the city of Cincy and were a firearm squad of the Canadiens from 49 to 51 and the Rangers from 50 to 52. The AHL variation of the Mohawks were less than impressive on the ice and finished last in their first two seasons. The club managed a playoff berth in its third campaign and advanced to the second round of playoffs, where they were knocked out by the Providence Reds 3-1. However, during the AHL Mohawks 3-year run, the club reportedly lost an impressive $200,000, so ownership decided to take a leave of absence from the association and reorganize. The organization formed a new company called the Cincinnati Mohawks Incorporated and obtained a franchise in a smaller, more manageable IHL. Now, the new Mohawks club were loaded with highly talented young players such as Phil Goyette, Donnie Marshall, Charlie Hodge, Duke Edmondson, Billy Gould, John Bunn Smith, Eddie Kaiser, and goalie Rolly McClanahan. Most of the club's players were provided by the Habs. While the Habs dominated the NHL during this era, the Mohawks dominated the IHL. In their 6-year stint in the league, Cincinnati's Big Red Machine dynasty won 6 straight regular season titles and 5 Turner Cup championships. The IHL never saw another club match the Mohawks' success during its 56-year run as a league. Again, red, white, and black. Washington Lions 41 to 43, and then the Washington Lions 47-49. Cincinnati of the AHL 49 to 52, and 52 to 58. Cincinnati of the IHL. Now, regular season titles 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, and championship titles 53, 54, 55, and 56 and 57. Now, first season of the Mohawks 1937 and 14, then 28, 34 and 8, and 29, 33 and 6. That was their best finish in 52 third place. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 6 straight regular season titles. 43, 13 and 4, 47, 15 and 2, 40, 19 and 1, 45, 13 and 2, 59 and 1. That was a tremendous year, ladies and gentlemen. And 43, 16 and 5. Now they're averaging between 4 and 5 goals a game, and a very, very strong association. Now, their first playoff as the AHL Mohawks was in 52, where they lost 3-0. They bet Buffalo 3-0, but lost the Provinces 3-1 in the second round. From 53 to 58, the way the system worked, there was no second round because the first round sometimes you would get a bye. In 53, they knocked off Toledo 4-1, then defeated Grand Rapids 4-0. 54, they beat Marion 4-1 in the first round, then won 4-2 in the best of 7 over Johnstown in the finals. 55, they won 3-0 against Toledo, no second round series, and won 4-3 in a very tough season against Troy. Now in 56, swept Fort Wayne, no second round series, and then defeated Toledo Marion 4-0, so he went undefeated in the postseason. 57, he won 3-1 against Huntington, no second round series, and won 3-0 against Indianapolis. And of course, the streak ended at 58 with a 3-1 loss in the best of 5 to Louisville. Now, Emile Francis, other key players played with the squad, but what really stood out for a lot of people is because when the Stingers came to WHA, that gave them an impetus. There would be enough in Ohio to draw people to watch. And I think Cincinnati could come back to Major League Hockey down the road because, it's always been a great hotbed of hockey. I'd like to see the Montreal Canadiens maybe, like they did with Cleveland, because Cleveland as well was a farm team of Montreal. They always picked the best regions of the state. So you got Cincinnati and Cleveland. So they know that hockey in work Ohio. But I know there's a lot of people that followed the Mohawks back in the day. And how do I know this? Because some of the Mohawks players would show up at Reds games. So they would sign and promote in the off season towards hockey. So they had a really Montreal Canadiens put a lot of effort into the squad, and it just goes to show you, ladies and gentlemen, okay, 5 straight cups back in the day, but these guys won 5 straight regular season titles. So the feeder system from Montreal won those first 2 titles, but again, 3 straight titles in the minor leagues, the IHL, and 3 straight titles in the NHL for the Stanley Cup. That's pretty impressive. Again, Montreal, great feeder system. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what we're doing here with our vintage hockey podcast, let us know what a like, comment, subscribe, or share. And don't forget, requests are highly, highly appreciated and always highly considered. Thanks for listening. Bye.